So I wanted to quickly show off some Incursions highlights from the Saga Incursions we currently have going on this month. I used a team of Emma, Super Skrull, and Pavitr, and this was a fun team. I don't think Incursions is extremely limited anymore with what you need to have on your team to succeed, but this team was really good. Emma Frost having so many immunities in diamond form was so useful for a bunch of different nodes that would pop up, especially with the fact that she now gains prowess when she triggers an immunity in diamond form. And also, Pavitr was just very, very good. Super Skrull also has some immunities, and you can see some crazy damage from him later on in the video too, but Emma's definitely the star of this because she was pretty crazy this entire run. A lot of the defenders were skilled defenders, partially due to the fact that the attack tactic is of mutant and mystic attackers, so they did focus on a lot of skill and cosmic defenders. There, I do eat a hit. The inverted controls kind of sucks on this node, but it's fine. And then I go for a special 2, and it's enough to kill him. So, a lot of fun getting that fight down. I don't remember all the hacks I used. I know I used one that gave me a prowess on a heavy attack. I used the attribute boost multiplier one. I don't remember all the other ones. I think I got strategic movement eventually, but you don't really see that come into play too much. It's mainly the prowess on heavy one was really solid because it will buff your crit rate and crit damage. Because Emma does that when she has prowess on her, which is not limited to her personal ones, which is super awesome. And there was just a 500,000 damage crit on the first hit of her special 2, so we didn't even get to see the second one. Now we can go watch some stuff from Pavitr. Pavitr reduces the duration of unstoppable effects in his Sig ability, which is really good because we can reduce the duration of them on the Brawl node here, so that's super helpful. And I'm just going to go ahead and push Heimdall into the corner. I don't even know entirely how Heimdall works. After he got buffed, I really couldn't tell you what he does. But I know, I've heard Pavitr is very good for him, and the fact that he is marked, I guess, stops the immortality Heimdall has or whatever. I don't know, but either way, he made very quick work of this fight. Except, no, the immortality did go through, so maybe it doesn't work that way. And I'll have to re-ask the people who told me that. Anyway, so that fight goes down. We'll fight Jubilee next. This one has those nodes. None of them are really crazy. It has another node that gains unstoppable, but for some reason, this one wasn't getting its duration shortened by Pavitr's Sig, so I don't really know why that was happening. But I do believe the duration of the unstoppable she gets actually wasn't reduced. So that was kind of confusing. I don't really know why it wasn't. I'll have to look into that later. But it's one where she just gets an unstoppable every 8 seconds unless she's bleeding, and she will not be bleeding in this fight. So yeah, that's definitely a 4-second unstoppable like it's supposed to be. And we push her in the corner here, we go ahead and place those buffs and stuff, and everything's going fine. I just wish that we were reducing the duration like I thought we were supposed to. But unfortunately we're not. Go ahead and use the heavy there, push her back in the corner, and just keep using heavies because they do a lot of burst damage and she's going to go down. And there's that fight. We move on to the next sector, which is 14, I think. I'm just showing clips from all these. I don't even have every fight being shown, but we'll watch Super Skrull next. And this fight wasn't that crazy, but the fight after this one was kind of insane. This one was a little bit weird. I don't really know why, but it wasn't like a big nuke like I expected. Basically, we're going to try to go get the Nova Fists, which I probably could have done without actually going for the parry there to get the armor. I probably could have gotten 6 Furies, and I would have gotten the Nova Fist the other way, but unfortunately we do it this way. It's not that big a deal. I go ahead and convert my armors into Furies. We do a bunch of damage on the special 2, but unfortunately the Incinerates are going to expire, and he's going to gain a big regen, so that kind of sucks. That's probably why this fight took so long, is because he got that big regen, and now just kind of restart a little bit. I had to wait for the special 2. He dropped it finally, and I'll go ahead and counter him. We go ahead and start ramping up our Fury buffs again. Utilize the Falter to place the energy vulnerability on him. Place more Nova Flames, and now we got our Nova Fists, which are just going to completely finish him off. Iron Man is normally Incinerate immune, but we place Nova Flames against Tech Champs, so that solves that problem. Here we are going to go fight Mordo, and I'm using Skrull because it has Tyranny, and my hero champs wouldn't gain power. And turns out that was completely fine, because this fight goes completely nuts. Do we get Nova Fists? I don't remember. I think we do get Nova Fists, which is super good. He decided to walk up light attack me, so I decided to return the favor by just nuking him like that, which was definitely worth it. So, yeah, that's Mordo in 14 seconds, and we move on to fight the Cyclops boss here. I didn't even show the nodes for it. I don't know why I didn't. I guess it wasn't important. Oh, this isn't a boss. This is actually in Sector 15. We've moved to Sector 15 now. And here, I skipped over the boss in 14 because it was a Heimdall, and for some reason none of my things were working, and I died twice to him with Skrull and Pavitr. I know there was some weird node combos on it. I didn't get a crit there, that kind of sucked, but yeah, so we're going to use Emma for the rest of the 3 fights, which is fine because she's kind of cracked, so we can get through them very fast. And then I go ahead and do a heavy attack once more, and we're almost at special 2, but I don't know if I'm going to actually need it. No, the relic kills. And then skip over one fight, we'll go ahead and see the boss, and that'll be the end. It's a Tigra, and she has one where she's going to reduce the potency of damage over time when I knock her down, but that doesn't really matter too much for Emma. We're just going to go ahead and get special 2 and nuke the crap out of Tigra. It's going to be a very fun time. We go ahead and do our heavy attacks here, gain a bunch of power. She barely gains any, which is super cool. And then I'm going to go ahead and combo, try to get to my special 2 as fast as I can, and I'm going to drop it right here, and it does a lot of damage, as you can see, and then the fight goes down. So that's my Incursions run. This was a really fun team, and I just figured I'd make this quick video doing it, because it was a lot of fun to see, especially with buffed Emma Frost and stuff. Because I know it's Incursions, it doesn't really show off her true value, but it was really fun, so I figured I'd show it anyway. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good time with the quest as well, and I'll see you in the next one.